Hi, welcome back to the only podcast where we still use the term ebonics even though it's went out of place. Welcome to Maoist Self-Help Column. Um, Today we have Harper again. This is the first reoccurring guest. Say hello, Harper.
Hi,
And then we
I've
have
been on here twice.
yeah,
Crazy.
you were the first episode actually. First episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we have you back for
Sorry.
No, it's all good. Um,
Okay.
but now here's the thing. I've sold out. I've lost all. No, there's no more. I don't care how many other people have asked. I'm already reusing old guests. You're gonna become like the Steve Martin of this show, Harper, who just keeps reappearing, even though you other people could be spotlighted. But
Oh man.
yeah, but this is another foray into the duo episode. So we were initially supposed to have Bokassa with us. But Bokassa decided that his girlfriend is more important than this fucking podcast, which
I mean, I would do the same personally.
I
Same personally.
yeah, I think that's cucked of you. It's cucked of you. But in his place, he has hired a
The
poster.
other, the other
The other one.
Mangusti sports.
Yeah, the other Bokassa. Gwen. Hello, Gwen. Hello.
Hello.
Um, yeah,
They know me as the person, the coal poster, as I was not infrequently called.
yeah, no. So Gwen here ran Bokassa Sports, the Twitter account for like a week
Yeah.
when he was off doing things. I will not disclose those because he does not want me to, and that is completely valid.
Thought of
Um,
me. He's having gay sex with other men.
that's true. That's what he was doing. That's what he
In the
was
fo-
doing.
In the forests of Germany.
Yep. This is because Bokassa's actually a part of the underground revived National Socialist Workers Party
Oh
in
my
Germany.
god.
I know exactly. You know that guy who cut off that other guy's penis and ate him?
What?
You don't know about like the German cannibalism case?
Oh!
No.
Oh, I know about. Okay, I know about it. I know about it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh,
So,
this
like,
is.
back in the day, like he like got a guy off this cannibal farm and he ate him.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Like it was all consensual, but the guy still got charged for murder, which is probably good because cannibalism
Kinda like
bad.
maybe you know, even if that's like consensual, it's still worrisome. Just like that, like
Oh,
daddy
yeah.
little.
Yeah,
Like,
very. Um, yeah, but no. Let's not accuse Bokassa of doing that. Okay, no. I think we've ripped into Bokassa enough for not
Yes.
coming on. Um, but yeah, no. If this is if you're this is a great sign.
I need him hung by jumper cables.
Already we've lost like half the
Oh.
listeners.
No,
when
no.
I
All the listeners are probably just like freaking out right now.
He's actually the real reason is he's a coward. He's too scared to face me.
That's yeah. That's true. True.
You, Oppo, you were the motherfucker that were like DMing me on Twitter, being like, "Hey, are you back?" In reference,
because I knew he was I knew what he was gone doing. So I was wondering what he was up to.
Yeah, wow, that's just obsessed much? Obsessed much? Is this like some codependent relationship we have here going on? What the fuck? Man,
That's insane.
what's some insane shit going on?
we're we're brought together all here because we all have weird parent relationships with Casa.
That's true. That's true. We all have weird relationships. I was his biggest reply guy for the longest time. The longest for the few months there, I was always there like Dick Ryan. I was
You
Dick
see,
Ryan.
I would shame you for this, but I personally acknowledge reply guys as an important part of the poster ecosystem.
That's
They're
true.
like, back to
I
I
have
met him on an alternate history forum.
on fucking AH.com,
Yeah.
the most
Oh
evil
my
website on
God.
earth.
Oh my
Now, now
That's so real.
sharing an account, pretending to be a cis woman.
What?
I think it's really funny that I'm pretty. He mentioned like one of his lists. It was like one of his lists. He showed me later. I was like, oh yeah, I saw this like 2 years ago when I was scrolling through that thread.
Oh my god. So
Oh,
so
well,
so I think.
I was
Oh, sorry.
I was in the trenches when he
Edge.com.
he ran a music review Instagram account.
Oh my! I've seen that account, but I didn't follow it.
Oh my god. See, here's the thing. I don't think it could be worse than what I would do if I had a music review Instagram account. Let's think about it for a second. Imagine if I had one.
You would have like the worst follower base ever.
Oh, I absolutely would.
God, the motherfuckers that would follow him was so annoying.
Well, no. I'm saying my follower base would be like just like little Hitlers.
Clan rally. It'd just be a clan rally.
Yeah, there's just clan rallies in my comments because I'm like, oh, I like this Johnny Cash album, and then you just got three guys being like, the Dixiecrats were good. That's what would happen in the comments of my music review Instagram. So I just don't have one. It's it's one of the pains of being a woke country music fan. It's just
I forgot that you're a social fascist and will be killed in the Cultural Revolution.
I am not a social fascist. I'm not a social fascist.
No. She's from Minnesota. She's a labor aristocrat.
Yeah.
Get it right.
Get it right. This is a labor aristocrat show. This is a show about the labor aristocracy.
Anyway.
Listen, I had to move from fucking Tallahassee, Florida to Hunlock Creek, Pennsylvania. Putting that on blast.
What the fuck?
Fucking town.
Oh.
There's an actual Ku Klux Klan.
I think I heard about that when I lived in Maryland.
In Hunlock Creek, Pennsylvania.
That's interesting, but also not surprising.
Morgan, have you ever seen Amish people?
Yes.
No, I have not seen Amish people. They're not big in Minnesota.
Okay, I was wondering.
Yeah.
I would see them in like Maryland and Pennsylvania.
I like see them like in like the fucking dentist office and shit.
Jesus.
Welfare.
Wait, hold on. Why are they going to the dentist?
Yeah, aren't they like not allowed to do that? It depends on the order, I guess.
Technology.
They might be New Order Amish. They might be New Order. Old Order would be like, no, we're just giving you wooden dentures.
New Gen Amish.
Yeah. They're so like New Order Amish. They're woke. They're like the woke Amish. They're like, we could use.
I thought the Mennonites were the woke Amish.
No, they're the super wokes. They're like They're like the communists of Amish. New Order Amish is like, they're still like for them it's like, oh, we can use technology as long as we like rent it from somebody. Like that is literally what they say. So like you'll see Amish people, they'll use like drills and stuff, or like even driving pickups.
Oh,
it's just
fucking
like,
power drill. Oh, that's insane.
Yeah, and but as long as they're renting it.
Hold on. How the hell do you get licensed to drive a pickup truck as an Amish person? How do you practice for your driver's exam?
They probably have, or maybe they're just flat out not getting their licenses. They're just kind of being like, we'll just drive.
How do you learn to drive?
Yeah.
Straight to hell with you.
Yeah.
Like such a stupid memory, but like I remember watching like a Vanilla Ice reality TV show where he would like fix shit for Amish people.
What?
Ice's house flipping Amish shit.
What?
I feel like, oh yeah, I do want to say, everything I've said today is going to age extremely poorly when talking about Amish people in this way is viewed the same as like claiming that Helen Keller wasn't actually blind and deaf.
Nah, I mean, I don't know. The show's gonna age poorly in 1 year when all the jokes already have gone out of style because the internet can't keep a joke for more than a month. Like that's.
I don't know. People have been saying the same stuff about Amish people since years.
I mean, yeah, but like you know what I mean.
I'm like bringing out stock. I don't know what you mean actually, because I'm not like repeating stock jokes. I'm just saying stuff about Amish.
Well, okay. I was saying more in the broad context of this podcast. I'm gonna listen back to these earlier episodes of the year, and I'd be like, "Wow, these jokes we did were stupid." What?
Yeah.
You're gonna be like that like during the editing process.
No, I don't do that during the editing process. Pretty much what happens during the editing process isn't really much. I just like get out the background noise, edit some like major audio glitches, fade in and out, and then if people say stuff they don't want in, I will remove it from the podcast. That is all I do.
Yeah.
This is a very
episode just like not in it. Like got completely out.
Yeah, no, I like to keep the show pure. Okay? That's gonna be taken out of context. But
when the country man starts talking about keeping things pure. Oh.
Yeah, no, I should have. I mean, like, I like to keep it to the original recording as much as I can. I like the conversation. For me, editing is more make it sound prettier, not like change the whole story.
But yeah. So it's like versus like if I were to say, I thought it was going to be funny if you just cut immediately to the end of this sentence.
Oh, I can do that still. I mean, if we want to do that,
if you do that, that's really funny.
Yeah. 11:40. Okay, 11:40. I gotta write that down for the bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep this part in about how the bit was just we cut too, because it's funnier that way. I don't know. I don't know. I have this like weird. I've been doing this weird thing. I've been rewatching a lot of old SNL stuff because I have like this fascination with SNL, old SNL, and like the old.
I really like the Eddie Murphy skits.
Oh, Eddie Murphy skits were fire. Dude, he carried that show for like 5 years. But I don't know. I've had this fascination because it's me. It's like, man, I was born to be just a writer on some really shitty 70s comedy show. Like, I feel like I would have been really good for that, but I can't.
Born too late to write for 1970s SNL. Born just in time to do Mouse self-help podcast.
Exactly. No, I would have liked to write for 90s SNL, like the Farley days, the Will Ferrell days. That's my favorite era of SNL. I frequently cite Bill Squir's.
What's your favorite all-time SNL skit?
God, I think it's cliche, but it's got to be Van Down by the River. I think it's a classic. It hits.
You're gonna hit mine.
What's yours?
More cowbell.
See, that one wasn't terrible, but also for me, it's not like a top tier one. Like, I don't know, but it ain't bad. It ain't a bad sketch. I think some people rag on it. I think it's an alright sketch. I don't think it's top tier. Gwen, what's your favorite SNL sketch, or do you not have one?
No, I do. I would say the one like where the like Chris Farley episode where he's like, listen, like back like when he was in doing his bender and like they kind of got him back on the show just to hopefully prolong his life, but it didn't work.
Yeah,
I said so much about this. I'm gonna sound like the fucking like Joker, but like when he's like the like preamble bit where they're like, well, listen, I can't do a Chris Farley impression, but he's like, listen, funny fat guy fall down, still funny, to like Warren Michaels.
No, that's a good one. Okay. Actually, though, I should say, outside of a specific sketch, my favorite bit of SNL, Norm Macdonald Weekend Update. I am a sucker. Yep, I am one of those people. I have watched that so many times. It is unbelievable.
Some viewers may find this harsh.
I mean, it's good. It's good. It's just deadpan, kind of like shit. I mean, my second favorite, like, it's like a 5-way tie for second. Oh, sorry, no. My second favorite is the the Eddie Murphy one
where like on the Mr. Robinson set, but
Yeah.
he's like, but like the stereotypes one.
Oh, that one's a good one. I love that one. That
That's
one is
my
good.
second favorite. And then like third is like all the other Mr. Robinson ones in a tie.
Yeah, no, Mr. Robinson
second-
was really good.
My second favorite skit would be like the one where it's like about Soylent Glean, and it just keeps like getting all outlandish.
Oh
It's like
yeah. The blowout, the cereal one where they just like the fiber one, the fiber cereal, which the whole point of it is like that cereal will like make you shit your guts out. I don't know. That was a funny one to me too.
I think number 4. I'm sorry, I have one more to mention.
No, it's so
Just
good.
because of how insane it was.
This is an SNL podcast now. We're changing it again. This is an SNL podcast now.
But just because of how insane it was, the Trump Hotline Bling music video.
Oh, that one. I remember that one. That was like what, a year before Trump became like villain number 1, which I mean,
No, that was after he became villain number 1.
Oh,
it was
wait,
like a month and a half later.
Wait, really? I thought that was.
It was like a month and a half after. He was
my
already
God.
running for president when he did. He went on SNL. He went on Jimmy Fallon.
Oh my
NBC
God.
fucking bear hugged him. It was insane.
Oh, oh, damn. I thought it was before that. I stand corrected.
Like the fucking like comments about immigration and shit. That like
Yes, that was after that.
Oh,
that was like
my
a month and a
God.
half later.
Oh, jeez. What was I gonna say? Do we all, Hotline Bling, 10 years old. Almost 10 years old. I cannot, that's,
Yeah.
It's almost as old as GoFundMe.
Oh.
oh.
Are you gonna cut that?
No, you know what? I can keep that. I can keep it, but let's not stray there a little. That's a little.
Yeah, let's not get into Evelyn territory.
Yeah, that's a little too close to the sun. Evelyn. I felt bad. I when I had Dill and Dill.
I haven't listened to that one yet.
No, that's fine. No, that one, it kind of like the audio corrupted a little bit, so like it's not even like it was a good episode, but the audio corruption like kind of ruined it a little. But no, I made a joke about how like, oh, you two are the first Midwesterners I have on the show, and then I completely forgetting that Evelyn lives in Ohio. Completely forgot about that. But like
Evelyn.
Hold on.
Wait, yeah, you lived close to Ohio for a bit. Yeah, that's it's okay. You didn't live in Ohio though.
I mean, I live in like a mill town in western Pennsylvania.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. Hey, what do you think of fracking? What's your opinion on fracking? You gotta.
Isn't that an Eastern Pennsylvania thing?
That's an Eastern Pennsylvania thing.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. I'm wrong as always. That's me.
One of the things I thought about doing senior year of high school was dropping out and moving to Pennsylvania and working in fracking.
Oh my God.
I think that's somehow not the most evil career path I thought about going down, but it's like the second most evil.
What's the most evil?
Joining the United States Armed Forces.
See, I like sometimes like when I was really depressed in high school, my thoughts like, what if I joined the military? But then I remembered like I would like not pass any of the tests. I straight up would not. Like the physical
I would have torn up the ASVAB personally, but that's just me.
Well, no, I would have.
I'm just built different, really.
No, I would have passed the mental capacity. I'm not like I probably would have scored too high.
You're not fucking Kyle Rittenhouse level.
Yeah,
fucking getting rejected from the Marines.
Yeah, I'm not like Kyle Rittenhouse, but I am physically weak and I am mentally ill. So that could lead to issues.
Listen, I'm like the like boy girl fruity man that the U.S. military needs.
That's true.
You can be the new Rachel Levine.
Rachel, I'm too out of. Oh my God. Okay, I am like, I think
I
I'm
don't remember exactly what position she holds. I want to say Surgeon General, but that does not sound right.
I gotta be real.
Maybe White House physician? I don't fucking remember.
Wait,
I know she's an
Rachel,
admiral, but I don't remember.
wait, Rachel Ravine, healthcare. She's trans, right? Or am I stupid? Am I?
Yeah, and she's an admiral in the Navy too. I just don't remember what exact office she holds.
Oh, okay, I remember this now.
She's from Pennsylvania.
Man, you know I can't make fun of again. I cannot make fun of people who are like, oh my god, this person's from my state, because Minnesotans take that shit to the extreme. We really
you guys
do.
got nothing. After
Dude,
people died,
No. Minneapolis worships Prince like a god. I am like straight up not lying.
That's understandable though.
When I say no, it is fair. But at the same time, like, dude, there are more murals of Prince than like former mayors of Minneapolis in the town.
Okay,
like,
Prince had more impact.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true. I mean, okay.
Cooper Humphrey didn't make Purple Rain.
That's true. That's true.
The first guy they elected. Well, I mean, one of the three before.
No, all he did was fucking cry and whine and moan in the fucking Naval Observatory, and then he lost to fucking autism, man.
That's gonna happen.
You gotta cut that, by the way.
We gotta cut. We gotta. Oh, yeah. I do have to cut that one. You can't say that. You can't say that.
You can't say his actual name.
Yeah. What the heck, man? Is this gonna be the first episode where I have to do substantial editing? Jesus Christ, this is evil. This is they're calling that.
Or you could like awkwardly dub it over with Minky Stu Sports.
I'm just going to cut because that's easier than doing an awkward dub. It'd
be really funny though.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I've got like the general like so I'm not putting the exact times I need to edit. I'm just gonna I just like get a general time. So I'm like, oh, this is at 21:30 that I have to cut that, and then I'll just kind of scroll around for a while. But yeah, don't say that again. I
making an adventure of it.
Yeah, you're making me do more work than I want to. Oh, one of my finger picks fell. You know what would be funny if I straight up started playing guitar on the pod. Okay, I wonder if it'd come through. Let's test this here.
Yeah, I'm interested now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we can hear it.
Yeah, I hear.
It's not super duper clear, but I can.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I thought that'd be. I see, like,
if you do that randomly, that would be a funny.
Yeah, that could be a funny thing I do. Or the banjo. The banjo would be funnier, I think. Because I could say something really white trash and then just do a little lick on there, and then it's like that's like a funny.
That reminds me, haven't you went to Houston, right?
I did go to Houston, yeah.
Well, what'd you do in Houston?
I went to a few museums. I went to a guitar store that sold exclusively left-handed guitars, and it's the only one like that in the nation.
Wow.
That was really fun. I just kind of explored the city a little bit too. I ate a lot of good food. A lot of good fucking Houston food is amazing. But
most diverse food scene in America, probably.
Up until that point, yeah, I think that genuinely was the most diverse place I ever was up until that point. Well, Florida when I was 10, but I also was just mostly resorts. Yeah, it's a stretch.
Orlando, no, Houston is much more diverse than
Orlando is. So up until that point, Houston was the most diverse city I'd ever been to. I live in Chicago now, obviously. So,
I mean, Houston's more diverse than Chicago by nationalities.
Oh, really? Okay, then Houston probably. Well, no, I've been to New York City. So New York City.
Yeah. I think the only cities in North America that beat Houston on nationalities are New York and Toronto.
Yeah, so I've been to New York. So it'd be New York, Houston, Chicago. I mean, I'm going to DC in a few weeks too, but it's also not really that diverse. Well, it's diverse. But...
No. DC isn't that far behind Houston.
Okay. Yeah. Is it like
you got the Ethiopians, the Somalis, the Kenyans?
Dude, I had all that in Minnesota. That's not new to me. That's not new.
They have Ethiopians and Eritreans and
Eritreans.
Minneapolis.
There were not many Eritreans in Minneapolis. Not many Eritreans, but there
But
were a lot of-
Minneapolis just has a big East African diaspora to begin with. But do they have Salvadorans in Minneapolis?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah, we don't have Salvadorans in Minneapolis. We just have we have Mexicans. That's about it. A few Mexicans.
I
Some
didn't even know
Guatemalans.
there were Mexicans.
No,
Right.
there is like a neighborhood in Minneapolis which is like 30% Hispanic, and that is the most Hispanic part of town.
And it's mostly Mexican?
No, it's still like mostly white in that neighborhood.
No, I mean like the Hispanic population
Yeah,
is mostly Mexican.
mostly Mexican to my knowledge. I think a little bit of Guatemalan too. But
Interesting.
yeah, no, honestly, the most substantial population of Hispanic people in Minnesota is mostly in like the small southern Minnesota towns where they have meatpacking plants. That's where that's just where most of the Minnesotan Hispanic population truly is. It's like you go to Worthington or Austin.
Yeah, the only blue town, city, etc., and like the entire Texas Panhandle, like you can literally, like if you look at it on a vote density map, that's actually how I found it, because it's a sea of red in the Panhandle, and then randomly there's this blue dot. I was like, what the fuck is going on up there? And it's a meatpacking town. It's like less than 10% white.
Yeah. That's
Cactus,
usually what
Texas.
happens is meatpacking towns are truly in the whitest parts of America. If you want to bring diversity, just bring a meatpacking plant.
Yeah. But it's kind of an interesting split, because it's like Latino, but it's like, I don't know. I think from my understanding, it kind of like rotates. So it's like, I don't think it's all that Mexican. In terms of like the long-term residents, I think they're mostly Mexican. But there's a lot of Haitians, Somalis. Like there's a Somali restaurant in their downtown.
Okay.
Haitians, Somalis. Haitians are the most recent group to come through, I think.
Okay.
This
Also,
I
JD
think
Vance.
I don't
is evil.
want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, we do not need to. I just need to bring
I
that
don't-
up. It's just needed to say they're evil and so on.
Yeah.
the most diverse place I lived, I think, is a tie between like Ann Arbor, Michigan, and Tallahassee, Florida.
Oh
Holy
my
fuck.
god. Oh.
At least, I mean, Tallahassee, I guess.
I mean, yeah, but Ann Arbor. Oh. Ann Arbor is genuinely one of the least appealing places to me, like just ever.
Interesting.
I don't like it. I don't like Ann Arbor. You have Detroit right there. And Ann Arbor
The
has
impression that Ann Arbor I just get is just like interesting college students,
yeah,
and then evil white liberals.
and then also East Coast prices in Michigan. That is also what I have heard. Is that
Yeah,
you're
but that
paying-
just goes with evil white liberals.
yeah, that's true. That's why.
Why do you think Austin is so expensive?
That's true. North side of Chicago, people like it's really funny when people in Chicago complain about rising rents, because it's like you all live on the north side. What do you expect? Like,
And in Chicago, it's still significantly cheaper than like any other comparable city in the country.
yeah,
besides like Houston.
yeah,
But Houston is Houston.
yeah. Houston is I don't know.
I'm stretching comparable a little bit.
Yeah, but I don't know, Houston. I don't know. I enjoy Houston. I would like to go back again at some point. I am a Houston Glazer.
Houston Defender.
I am a Houston Defender, though.
You see, this is what leads to regime CPA, like snapping your neck.
Oh, he's already threatened
So
to do that
over for
many
you.
times. He's already threatened to me when I go hang out with him at poker, and he's just like, I'll be like, oh, Houston's nice, and he's like, wow, I straight up hate you. You're wrong, and I'm like, yeah, fair enough, fair enough. But okay, actually, Houston will die when as of tomorrow we are as of the recording we are playing against the Houston Texans, and the Vikings will win. The Vikings will win.
Okay. You do not stand a chance against my glorious prince, CJ Stroud.
Yeah, yes.
You need to set your expectations
Nope.
accordingly.
Fuck you. Vikings
My
are
glo-
gonna win. Fuck you.
My glorious prince will defeat the evil northern labor aristocrats.
Nope. Skull. Vikings will win. Justin Jefferson, my boy, he's gonna get us. He's gonna get us the win.
He's gonna get obliterated by my glorious prince.
Oh, sorry, Gwen. We are cutting you off with our football. Sorry,
Yeah.
we're mansplaining right now. My apologies.
No, it's okay. Do you guys want to like kind of like leave? Like, do you guys want me to leave and like have it just be?
What? No. It's all
No.
good. But anywho,
Like,
we're gonna go. No. We're gonna go on a break real quick. We can discuss it real quickly. But we're gonna go on a break. We will be right back after we figure. We'll figure the stuff out. And we are back.
Buenos dias.
If this one tones funnier than the actual episode, I think it's only right to give the listeners this one and the other one be the Patreon episode.
I mean, I could maybe edit stuff up, see if I can figure that out. This will definitively have to be the second part of the episode, but I can switch stuff around. But
The best thing you've ever done, and it's all because of me. I'm sorry.
No. Honestly, you're making me practice. You're making me actually do effort and put effort into the show instead of just bullshitting for 90 minutes. You know, I really respect that. I respect that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I guess I'll start it off with a little story. So earlier today, I'm smoking a ciggy and I finish it off as I light up another one immediately. And like my ashtray basically like every other like all the remaining butts get lit up somehow. As I try to put out mine. So I had to like go in and get like a cup of water and pour it over my ashtray. Yeah. That was weird.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like
Too heavy for still smoking in
You
this
see,
day.
yeah, that was definitely God attempting to strike you down.
yeah, I know. Maybe maybe God is
warning.
trying to get me to stop, but that's not gonna happen. I am on like I smoke about a pack worth a day of smokes. It's really
Good
bad.
God.
Yeah, it's bad. And it's because for me too, it's like not like there's not a financial incentive for me to stop because I roll my own now too, so it's just really cheap to smoke a shit ton. Like for me, it costs me about I'd say instead of like buying like $16 for one pack, it's probably like $20 a week for me for a whole week's worth of cigarettes.
Listen, maybe that's why society's going to shit. Is that like back in the day, like a good portion of the people, like in a room, they would have to like go outside and smoke.
Yeah,
They would. They didn't have their phones. They didn't have their jigamabobs, and there was
Didn't have pronouns.
yeah, no pronouns. Man,
yeah,
imagine,
everyone was women back then
yeah.
until 1996.
Yeah, when they decided to regulate
When they
cigarettes.
invented pronouns.
Yeah, they invented actually. Imagine a society though with no pronouns. That would suck. Like, imagine trying to refer to somebody. Like,
There's a commonly spoken language where that's already a thing, but it's not coming to me right now.
really? There's a language with no pronouns. I
think there's a good amount of languages with no pronouns, at least in the way that English uses them.
No. We gotta send those languages to like conservative grifters. We gotta get them to start speaking.
I think English is the only major language that uses pronouns to the extent that it does.
Lologism, the French, like Romance languages, every fucking thing's gendered in that.
Well, yeah, that's the difference though. I think the reason we use so many pronouns is because we don't have like gendered words to like refer to people. So like in German, for example, if you wanted to say somebody's a dumbass, you for a man you'd say du bist ein Dummkopf, but for a woman you'd say du bist eine.
Your great grandmother just rolled in her grave, by the way.
Oh, I listen. No, my great grandmother is
that thing, that little pronunciation you did. That's gonna get the FDD elected.
You mean the AFD?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I know FTD is probably a German party though, and they probably stand for some batshit crazy things more than most German parties.
I'm just gonna look up FDD.
Yeah, search up FDD Germany, and it's either gonna come up with some intelligence bureau dedicated to like destroying.
Oh, there's
communists.
a European Parliament grouping. I just remembered. There's a European Parliament grouping that was called FDD.
Oh yeah.
They're like the Forum for Democracy.
Yeah.
I think UKIP was in it at one point.
Yeah, that was like the far right Chud group before ID, and now whatever the new Nazi one is. Yeah. So okay, you are right. I have jumped to conclusions. I need to grow. Here's the self-help advice today. Don't jump to conclusions. Stop and listen.
When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me.
That exactly. Many people are saying that. People are saying that.
Here's another bit of advice. If a BPD girl doesn't talk to you for about 2 months, maybe let her go.
Let her go? Yeah.
This seems awfully specific.
Yeah. Why does everybody got BPD nowadays? Everybody seems to have
Beautiful princess disorder.
That's true.
I don't. That's not me.
I don't either. I don't. I have other things, but I don't have that. I don't have that. Do you have BPD, Gwen?
I don't. I honestly don't know. Like, sometimes I'm like, maybe I am like bipolar.
Do we? Is that the?
We're talking about borderline personality disorder, not bipolar disorder.
I know, but it's just like I don't think I have that.
No. You know what? The bit of the second half is gonna be. Let me get up the DSM-5 definition of BPD. Let's see if Gwen has BPD. That's what we're gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fun. We're your doctors today. So hi, welcome to the medical self-help column.
Yes.
I'm your host, Dr. Morgan, and I have Dr. Harper. We both have PhDs in science.
And then we specialize specifically in beautiful princess disorder.
Yeah. So, okay, this is taking time to type in. Who knew typing with one hand sucks?
It's not that difficult.
Well, you gotta understand I'm stupid.
There's an Enterprise rent-a-car bench in downtown LA.
There is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Definitely Epstein.
Okay. So there are three big things here. A BPD is defined as a pervasive pattern of instability in the following three areas. So at 1, do you have instability in relationships?
Yeah.
Okay. 2, do you have instability in self-image and emotions?
Yes.
And 3, do you have marked impulsivity?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, we got beautiful princess disorder here, diagnosed live on the pod. This feels evil what I've just done, but also like
it is.
This is absolutely evil, but also it is funny as shit. So congrats. As the doctor has spoken. And you have beautiful princess disorder now. I am so happy that all the people who listen to the show are just brain rotted. Because if like a remotely normal person listened to this show, it's over. It's so over for me. Specifically this episode has been the pinnacle of brain rot, which I'm not complaining because it is funny, but no political career for me.
I mentioned this I'm going to be on a podcast, and it's like, I can send this to your mom.
Yeah, maybe don't send this to the family. This one's not for the family, folks. if you have a white woman mom, send them like some like murder mystery true crime podcast. They get really into that. My mom's really into that stuff.
Yes, my mom too.
Yeah, it's good slop. It's good slop sometimes. Though the back of the Amish thing actually. Really good slop. TLC's Breaking Amish. Absolutely excellent show. Excellent.
What the fuck?
It is good slop. It's about no, okay, let me explain. Let me explain myself here. So Breaking Amish is a show about four Amish kids who are like, "Oh, you're going to live in the real world?" And it's like, "Yup." So it forces them into the real world. And these people, and they're not kids, they're like 18 through 20.
Yeah.
But like these kids are just absolute pieces of shit. These people. And like they just don't know how to interact with the real world, and it's so funny to me.
Did you just refer to the world outside of Amish villages as the real world? It's so bigoted.
Yeah, no, it is bigoted. It is
like
bigoted.
A lot of Amish listeners, and they're not going to be pleased with this.
Yeah, no, this is
I'm gonna make sure the flea market in Essex, Maryland hears about this.
Oh no. No, what do you mean I'm not allowed to shop at the flea market in Essex, Maryland? It's so over for me.
My Amish suitors are gonna put hands on you.
You know that level?
They're gonna up the musket.
You know that level? Family Guy, Back to the Multiverse, where they go to the Amish dimension, and they have to fight the Amish guys.
Oh yeah, they like yeah, that one. Or was that wasn't the multiverse episode? That was just a bit where like Peter wanted to like destroy this Amish barn, and they kept rebuilding it immediately.
No, I'm the Family Guy Dark Wall Master.
Okay.
In the video game, Family Guy Back to the Multiverse, I think like the third level is like they go to like an Amish world, and they have to fight Amish people.
There's a Family Guy video game called Family Guy Back to the Multiverse.
You don't know this?
I don't know about the Family Guy video. I know there's a Family Guy video game. I just didn't know. It's back to... Dude, they literally... Marvel copied Family Guy. Marvel copied Family Guy. What the heck?
Like, I think Family Guy was like what introduced me to the multiverse concept.
Oh.
That and like... But then I got really into comic books.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh, and it's hosted by Brian and Stewie too, because you know those two carry the show. That's who carries Family Guy.
Maybe give like an episode to Chris and Brian. What's their dynamic like? What's their opinion?
Yeah, give it to them. Or like Chris and Stewie, they've had some interesting... But see, it always goes back to like Brian or Stewie, one of the two, because those are the two most interesting characters. Everybody else is just like, is terrible.
Yeah, they're an asshole.
Yeah.
Like that's their dynamic.
Yeah, it's just that everybody's evil, you know? That's the whole thing with Family Guy. American Dad was so much better.
Yeah,
it was the better. I mean, all three of the Seth MacFarlane animated shows kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie, but
you forget there was a fourth one. Guess the fourth one.
Wasn't it that one where it was like just the cutaway bits?
That wasn't a show.
Oh, what's the fourth one?
Okay, get ready for this.
Okay.
Fucking brace yourself.
Okay. Harper's just sitting here right now being like, what the fuck is this? What the shit? What the... Wait, that was... No, Border Town was Seth MacFarlane?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Dude, that show is evil. That one is just like... Dude, all those adult animated shows are just like, well, what if we, like, made animated characters just be racist? Like, that's the entire point of those shows. And
that's how... Hey, to be fair, that's how, like, animation in the West, like, started.
I mean, yeah. I shouldn't say, like, I enjoyed BoJack Horseman. That's a good one. Boondocks is always excellent. Very good show.
That was made in
Noticing.
It's a good show. Am I not allowed to enjoy the show? Am I not allowed
Noticing.
to?
I like how you're making a point out of liking the Boondocks after you admitted to liking country music. Hashtag noticing.
You know, I'll never win. I'll never win. This world is a constant cycle of evil against me. The world's out against me because I'm just like this. I'm this unique soul. I'm this beautiful little soul, and the world doesn't like it. The world doesn't like it that I break away from the mold, on many things, and yeah. No. But no, yeah. Border Town. I hate that show. Evil show.
I'm surprised.
But yeah. What else? What else here? What else? Man, Oh, sorry.
Because good thing Romney didn't win because we would be having like Twitter accounts. Like being like, oh, remember, like peak Romney cultural, and it's like fucking Border Town.
That is probably what would happen. That is probably what would happen. People would be like, oh, I miss the Romney days, and it's like the culture was just like, Mormon. I don't know. I feel like Romney winning in 2012 would have been worse. Like, would have been worse in the front, but like,
I think
in the long term,
I'm not sure, honestly.
Who knows?
But I think people who say it would have been better than Trump winning are deluding themselves to an extent.
They are,
especially because of how much of the Trump administration, especially towards the beginning, was just people who absolutely would have been in a Romney administration.
Oh yeah, no, I have this feeling that like if after 8 years of Romney, like the post-Romney Republicans, because they would lose again probably in either 2016 or 2020.
Yeah, they say 20 because Romney was not cut out to be.
Yeah, but here's the thing: imagine the Trump was already the manifestation of 8 years of like Obama hate. Imagine the pent up frustration coming from the next guy after Romney. That evilness. I feel like it would be so much worse. The manifestation of that.
Rand Paul, like honestly, I think it would be like that type of guy.
Oh God. Rand Paul sucks as a libertarian, by the way, because I love how he always tries to advertise. Yeah, I'm a libertarian, and then he's like, oh yeah, you know, 30 million more for the military. Just on a whim. He's like, Ron Paul at least had standards. Ron Paul, his dad, shitty guy.
Very interesting.
As
well. I think his journalistic standards were also quite interesting.
Oh yeah, no. Ron Paul's had very interesting journalistic standards indeed. I'm just saying, from a pure ideologically consistent point, Ron Paul actually was somewhat ideologically consistent. Rand Paul is not. He is
like Ron Paul was like a true believer in like whatever he believed.
Yeah. I like you know, like Ron Paul, Penn and Teller would love the guy. Would love Ron Paul. Rand Paul not so much, but Ron Paul. Also, I do think it's comical that you named your kid Rand when your name is Ron. Like, that's gotta be like
well, yeah, because he's busy dick riding Ayn Rand.
Yeah. But like, wait, was that actually why he was named Rand?
That is my assumption, but I don't know if that's actually true.
I would laugh my ass off if that was the actual case.
I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah, we gotta figure this out. I need to get our facts straight. I'm really bad at
We need like journalist integrity.
Yeah. As I've said, this is a show of facts, truth.
Okay, it not the novel. This is from Wikipedia. Despite his dad's libertarianism, the novelist Ayn Rand was not the inspiration for his first name. Growing up, he went by Randy, but his life shortened it to Rand.
What the? Why would you shorten Randy to Rand?
Yeah, that's weird.
That's
weird.
Yeah, what? Randy is so much more of like a normal name and like comes off better than Rand. Like, how do you?
At that point, go the opposite direction and go by Randolph.
Randall or Randall? Randall's probably more likely. If it was Randolph, that'd be really funny. Randolph Paul.
Yeah.
I feel like if I ever were to meet Rand Paul, I'd just be like, "What's up, Randolph? What you doing, Randolph?" Or some like No, I'd switch between Randolph and Randall, even though I don't know which one it is. I just keep switching between it.
His full name is Land.
His full name is what?
His full name is Randall.
It is Randall. I'd still call him Randolph though, because that's funny. I don't respect the man. I don't respect the man, so I'll disrespect his name.
You dead name him.
Yeah, dead name him for a name he's never had, And I sometimes get really close to revealing my dead name on Twitter. I don't know why, but sometimes I'm just like, oh, maybe I could reveal it. That'd be funny.
I don't even remember what it is. Actually, I don't remember.
I've not disclosed my like dead name because everybody knows I went by Lou before, or a lot of people know I went by Lou.
Yeah, that's the only one I remember.
Yeah, that one's different. That one's a little different though. It's not a dead name per se, as it was a cope name. Well, I was trying to look like a cowboy, Now I look like a Midwest loser. That's basically what's happening now. I got the dress, the plaid shirt, the glasses, the socks cap, like I'm just a loser. I look like a loser,
I mean, yeah, just like your baseball team.
Just like my baseball team. Hey, you know what? At least at the very least, we might break a record this year. We might break a record.
I very seriously doubt it's a good record to break, but
you know what? It's a record we can claim. I hope the Sox just keep bombing the games. Like, they just intentionally give up so we can get the record. Because, honestly, here's my take as a Sox fan. If we don't get the record, that's honestly more disappointing than getting the record. Because, like, we're not even bad enough to be the worst. Like, that's just, like, for me, that's just the biggest
We're not
punch in the
good
face.
at being bad.
Yeah, we're not even good at being bad. So, like, for me, that's the worst fate, is not hitting the record.
But, like, the second you, like start the ignition, your rocket ship just explodes.
Yeah. Like, I want us to try to be good at something, even if being good at something means being good at being bad. That's all I want. And I also hope that we get some good picks next year too. But I don't imagine that happening because Jerry is a piece of shit. Evil piece of shit who won't do anything good for the team. No. An article recently came out. Where like somebody quoted an anonymous former Sox player saying, "Yeah, once they got traded to a new team, that's what we called going into the big leagues." Like, they literally like treated the White Sox as being in like a minor league team still, which is really funny. Yeah, I mean, we play like a minor league team, not even like AAA. I'm talking more like AA.
Jesus.
Yeah. And other baseball news too. I think an Oakland A's player got demoted to the minor leagues because he was like caught playing like craps at the downtown Chicago casino at like 5 a.m.
And why did they kick him? That's dumb.
It was kind of stupid.
He's a grown man.
Listen, baseball is half the actual sport, half the story.
Oh yeah. No, baseball is the personalities. That's what matters more. It's a very personality driven sort of thing.
It's sport.
But no, I will say though it is. I love watching baseball at the stadium, mostly because like Sox tickets are cheap as shit because nobody wants to go see them play, which completely valid. I don't blame people for not wanting to go to a Sox game. But there is something, there's just really is something sitting at in the stands watching,
Watching your
the
team
game.
bomb.
Yeah, watching your team bomb. At least, you get to be there with the fans to suffer together. It feels less lonely.
This feels like a massive cope to me. But
This is
Patreon.
this is absolutely a massive cope. I am not lying when I say this is a massive cope. I would love to cheer for a team that, even if they're losing, they're at least winning more than like once every month. Like 5 times a month. That's all I want. Like 5 times a month. If we can get the Sox to 5 times a month, I consider that an ultimate improvement over whatever's going on right now. Because it's miserable. It's absolutely miserable right now. I'm so happy football season has started up. Where my Vikings #1 NFC
Yeah, so now
North right
you
now.
can be disappointed by.
You're wrong. We are gonna win. We are going to make it to the Super Bowl finally. This is the Vikings year. I don't care that I've been saying it the past 5 years. This is the Vikings year.
Yeah.
This is the Vikings year. We're gonna make it to the Super Bowl. We'll probably lose it because I'm not that hopeful. We will bomb at the Super Bowl, but we will make it to the Super Bowl. And you know what?
Yeah. You win the competition to get to see your team get blown out by Patrick Mahomes.
But then I can also take solace in the fact that I know the NFL is rigged. They're rigging it for the Chiefs. It's rigged every year for the Chiefs.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, I've read the script recently, and the Houston Texans are gonna win the AFC Conference Championship.
Are you actually a fucking Texans fan?
I'm like, no, because then I'd be a bandwagon fan. So no,
Oh.
I have to answer no to that question.
Okay. But I'll tell y'all what. We're nearing the end of the main episode here today. So, before we head out, Harper, anything you want to promote here?
No, because I don't do shit.
Do you just want to drop your Twitter ad at the very least, so people can? People follow you, but you can promote that.
Not Harper Sinclair.
Okay.
What the fuck was I looking for? Oh yeah, but never mind.
Okay. Gwen, what do you got to promote? Because I know you don't have a Twitter, so if you want to promote anything, feel free to.
Well, I have a Tumblr that I never use. Well,
I'll serve crack before I open that website again.
I never post on my Tumblr, but it is Supreme Mouser. No spaces, all lowercase.
Okay.
Nice.
Of course, one of the homosexuals uses Tumblr as their main social media. That's
those people.
Yeah, those people. Gwen is one of those people. Yeah. This is a bullying show now. We're gonna end off the show, the main episode today by just bullying. I love bullying. I didn't do it enough. I should have been a high school bully. No, not many people. That's what I should have been. I should have been a high school bully. I would have been perfect for it. Would have been perfect. I get it out. I get all that anger out by just calling Dill a chaser 24/7. But yeah.
Has just developed a complex about that.
Yeah, I don't know why I do. I'm evil, as I've said. I'm an evil being. But if you listen to the Patreon, we'll have another half hour there. If not, thank you so much for listening into the main episode.
Thank you.
Yeah. And we'll see you next week. Peace.